On a quiet spring night in 2008, a 19-year-old college student called his parents for help after driving into a ditch on a rural road in Minnesota. He sounded calm, even polite. But within minutes, he was gone. Vanished mid-call, after uttering just two final words. Oh shit. This is the mysterious case of Brandon Swanson. Brandon Swanson was no runaway. He wasn't in trouble, didn't have enemies, and wasn't behaving erratically. He was simply coming home from a college party in the small town of Canby, Minnesota, on the night of May 13, 2008. He had just finished his last day at Minnesota West Community and Technical College. To celebrate, he hung out with friends, had a couple drinks, but nothing excessive according to witnesses. At around 1:15 a.m., he left the gathering and started driving home to Marshall, a 30-mile journey he'd made before. But somewhere along the way, something went wrong. At 1:54 a.m., Brandon called his parents. He said he'd accidentally driven his Chevy Lumina into a ditch and couldn't get the car back on the road. But here's where things get strange. Brandon told them he was near the town of Lind. But when investigators later checked his cell phone records, his actual location wasn't even close. He was near Taunton, nearly 25 miles away. Was he just confused? Or was something more sinister going on? His parents, Annette and Brian Swanson, got in their car and headed out to find him. They kept him on the phone for nearly 47 minutes, trying to coordinate a meeting spot using landmarks and flashing headlights. But they just couldn't see each other. Then, at 2:30 a.m., Brandon suddenly said, "Oh shit," and the call went dead. His parents tried calling him back, again and again. No answer. Eventually, the phone stopped ringing altogether. When they reported him missing the next morning, police were initially dismissive. Brandon was 19, an adult. Maybe he just didn't want to be found. But the Swansons knew something was wrong. This wasn't like their son. Later that day, Brandon's car was found. Not near Lind, but near Taunton, on a gravel road beside a ditch. No sign of struggle. No footprints nearby. No Brandon. Bloodhounds were brought in, and they picked up a trail. It led from the car, along gravel roads, through fields, and even over two fences. One dog tracked the scent to the edge of the Yellow Medicine River, and then it just stopped. Did Brandon fall in and drown? A dive team searched the river, more than once. Nothing was found. Not his body. Not his clothes. Not even his phone. Multiple theories emerged. Accident? Maybe he fell into the river and was swept away, but that seems unlikely, given the lack of evidence and how thorough the searches were. Foul play. There were no known enemies, no suspicious activity nearby. But what if he stumbled into something he wasn't supposed to see? Disorientation? Some suggest paradoxical undressing, a symptom of hypothermia, but it was around 40 degrees Fahrenheit that night. Cold, but not deadly. Cell tower confusion? His own confusion about his location raises questions. Was he being watched? Followed? Misled? To this day, no trace of Brandon Swanson has ever been found. No wallet. No phone. No clothing. Nothing. His parents haven't stopped searching. They campaigned for new legislation, and in 2009, Minnesota passed Brandon's Law, requiring law enforcement to take missing adult reports more seriously and act faster. It's a bittersweet legacy. What happened to Brandon Swanson on that silent road in Minnesota? Did he die in an accident no one saw? Was he abducted? Or is there something much stranger going on, something we may never fully understand? One phone call, one ditch, one final phrase. Oh shit. And then silence. This is one of those cases that sticks with you because it feels like it could have been solved, but somehow it wasn't. Let us know your theory in the comments. Was it a tragic accident or something darker? We want to hear from you. Man Detective, for more mysterious disappearances, subscribe to Curio Vault. Until next time, stay curious.